Blue Angel number 5. The very crisp 8-point hesitation roll. They will roll 270 degrees in section. The double tuggle roll. To leave the smoke on so that we might watch how he brings the formation back to the flight line. Commencing their reversal turn, our 2 solo pilots have changed the formation, and the 4 diamond pilots will rendezvous through a vertical whipping maneuver. From the left, the Blue Angels learn to lead. It has indeed been our pleasure performing this, our 20th flight demonstration, here at the United States Naval Academy.
Glee Club Concerts.
There's his fingers and there's his men, beware and hey, roll and down, and we're all of us coming to see you again. Oh, give me some time to roll and down.
commissioning week, both the men's and women's glee clubs give concerts. The Women's Glee Club performs on Sunday afternoons in Memorial Hall. The men sing on both Saturday and Monday evenings in Mahan Hall. A special presentation is made by Dr. Talley, the Glee Club director, on Monday night.
We also have a little present this evening for Dr. Talley. Over the last 4 years, we've put Dr. Talley in some fairly varied moments. And we thought we might give him a chance to relax in the years after we're gone. And so we have a full event now. Approximately 7 feet long and about 5.5 feet wide. It's the extra wide version. And for a hammock this large, you really need 2 big sturdy maple trees to tie it to.
Formal dance. The first-class formal dance held on Monday evening is open to first-classmen, dates, and parents. In the formal receiving line is Commander Bergen, the officer representative of the class of 1985, along with his wife. Midshipman Chuck Sharkey, a class president, introduces the midshipmen, dates, and guests to Commander and Mrs. Bergen. The music consists of the Navy Band, which plays slower tempo music than the soft rock group Rock Island Express. The dance is one of the more enjoyable events during commissioning week, as it is one of the only times that parents attend a dance at the Academy. Tuesday, May 21st, 1985. Color Parade. The dress parades, first established the year after the Academy opened in 1846, are one of the oldest traditions at graduation. There are 3 sets of parades during the academic year, one in the fall, a second in the spring, and those during commissioning week. This 3rd set of parades includes the dedication parade canceled during this commissioning week due to inclement weather, and the color parade held on Tuesday. Like all parades, the 1st Regiment forms for the color parade in T Court and marches down Stribling. The 2nd Regiment forms next to the superintendent's house, goes in front of the chapel, and down Blake Road. The organization of the brigade is easily seen as the midshipmen enter Warden. In command of the brigade is the brigade staff. They proceed to their positions in front of the reviewing stand. They countermarch, halt, and order swords. The brigade is divided into 2 regiments, each commanded by a regimental staff, who enter the field and assume their positions. Each regiment is divided into 3 battalions, each battalion being commanded by a battalion staff. Each battalion is divided into 6 companies. As each company executes a left turn, the platoon right guide double times to the company block, halts, comes to order arms, and faces right. When each company reaches its field position, the company halts, bears swords, except for the company staff, and orders arms. Once the band is in position, the brigade comes to attention at the order, "Brigade Attention." The brigade then presents arms. The national anthem is played. brigade then comes to order arms. The following movements, given by the brigade commander and executed by each regiment in succession, comprise the manual of arms. The Color Parade also honors the Color Company, a group singled out for their excellence in sports competition, academic improvement, professional competence, and their extracurricular activities. This group is the Color Company for 1 year. Each midshipman wears a small gold E for excellence on his arm and is awarded privileges and special duties. This year they attended the Colorado Air Force football game, unfurled the American flag at the Army-Navy game, and were scheduled to take part in President Reagan's inaugural parade. They also have the privilege of carrying the gold guide-on during the parades. The competition for Color Company was started in 1867 by Vice Admiral David Porter, the first superintendent after the Civil War. The competition then was based only on infantry drill before a board of visitors, the superintendent and his staff, and assembled guests. Judges awarded the winning company a large, gold-trimmed, blue silk flag with the inscription Excelsior. This drill still exists today in the platoon drill competition on Warden Field during March. In 1871, Commandant Carter heightened the competition by having the Guidon flag presented by a young lady chosen by the Academy.
Midshipman First Class David S. Lynn of Clarks Green, Pennsylvania, commander of the Color Company, has selected Ms. Tina C. Agoncillo of Greenbelt, Maryland, as this year's Color Girl. She will transfer the colors to the midshipmen of the 22nd Company Color Guard. The Color Girl will review the parade with Rear Admiral Charles R. Larson, United States Navy, Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy.
Oh. Yeah, Color Girl.
Like that. From your home,
Commander of Color Guard. Yeah.
think about me.
You're all.
Think about that. She's dying and then stand up. The dark blue is navy, right? The dark
Yeah.
and then the lighter blue is what?
I think that's the Department of Defense.
What?
I think that may be the Department of Defense or the military academy or something. Another regiment's in there. And they're over there.
What about the army?
The Army wouldn't be there. They're at West Point.
Oh, the Army.
Yeah, the Marines are part of the Navy. The Marines Corps are part of the Navy.
The gold guidon that is passed in the parade has been in use since 1910. It is passed on to the 22nd Company, which will be next year's color company. The Stuart White Hannah Memorial Trophy is the silver bowl that is presented to the first semester color company with its number and the name of the company commander, Midshipman Lieutenant Scott Ducker, inscribed on it. The silver tray is the Forrestal Award, presented to the second semester color company commander, Midshipman Lieutenant J.T. Thomas, in honor of his color company.
Secretary of Defense, James B. Forrestal, is presented to Midshipman First Class Scott A. Field of Churchville, Pennsylvania. Midshipman Field commanded the company during the fall semester. Midshipman Lynn, commander of the 22nd Company this past semester, is presented with the Stuart Wright Hanna Memorial Trophy, a silver ball which has been inscribed with his name as Color Company Commander and the number of the Color Company. The award, presented by the parents of the late Ensign Stuart Wright Hanna, class of 1956, in memory of their son, will be displayed in Bancroft Hall throughout the year.
The dedication parade is identical to the color parade, except that, in lieu of the presentation of colors, is the traditional officers' center. We have included this traditional part of the parade so you could enjoy it. During the officers' center, all the guidons are carried forward and then returned to their respective positions. The officers' center you are seeing here occurred during the spring dress parades. The parade is then presented to the reviewing officer. The order "Present Arms" is carried out. When the brigade is at present arms, the brigade staff executes present swords in front of the reviewing officer. Appropriate honors are then rendered for the reviewing dignitary. After the honors, the brigade carries out the reviewing officer's order, pass in review, and the parade ends. The festivities continue, however, as the midshipmen of the class of 1985 follow their instincts and head for water. They break ranks and run to the nearest fountain, pool, or river, cooling off and drenching their obsolete midshipmen's uniforms. Presentation of prizes. During this awards ceremony, the midshipman's scholarship and academic success is formally recognized and commended.
These young people here today have reminded me of a quote from Theodore Roosevelt, and I'd like to share that with you today. He said, "It's not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbled, or where the doer of deeds should have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, who knows great enthusiasm, great devotion, who spends himself a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place will never be for those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat." I think these award winners here today really characterize that spirit of trying and striving for the best and accepting.
Farewell Ball.